Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 tutorial. The Sims 4 Decor to the Max kit is finally out and we are going to take a look at this new object. So this object is perfect to decorate the walls, but you can also use it to create some custom shelves, and this is what I want to show you in this video. So I prepared this room over here and I'm going to show you how to create this. So first I'm going to build a room like this. Then I'm going to use this object, and it comes in 3 different heights, and I'm going to use this one because I'm using the tallest wall height available here, so I want to use this one, and I'm going to place it on this wall. Now I'm going to remove this wall, and you can see that it already looks quite nice. And now I want to use a column. You can use any column, for example the space game column. I'm going to use this one from Get Together because I feel like it looks good, or maybe this one from Dine Out. I think this one is a good choice in this case, so the corners look nice. Now we have different options. You could either use a base game shelf if you only own the base game and no other packs except for the kit, or you could use this object here from Dream Home Decorator in case you own the pack, and I'm going to show you both versions, but I think that this object is just amazing for this. So I'm just going to place lots of shelves on top of each other. And now I'm going to remove these walls temporarily just so I can place my shelf in the perfect spot. And we are going to just change this back in a second. And now I'm holding Alt on my keyboard to find the perfect spot. And now I'm just adding back my walls. I'm also applying this color to the wall so it looks nice and neat on the outside. And now I'm going to do the same on the other side, but this time around I'm going to use a base game shelf, the Immaculate base game shelf. You can size objects down by using your keyboard. You can also do that on console. How you do that depends on the language you're using for your keyboard, so you might have to Google that. So I sized up this shelf, and now I'm holding down Alt and I can once again find the perfect spot, and I'm going to do the same in different areas, and I can create a custom bookshelf or just a neat looking shelf in general, and I can just place different objects. So this is of course a completely different look, and what you could also do in this case is placing some walls in between. You could use the same color that you have used for the walls, or you could, for example, use a white color just on the inside to make the bookshelf or the custom shelf really stand out like this. So you can just place different things on top of each other. Now just imagine you have created identical shelves on both sides. I would recommend using this one more for a living room just to decorate. Maybe you could place a painting on the inside, a plant, and this really looks like a proper bookshelf, and you could fill it using books for a library, for example, because there are so many slots in here. But just imagine you have created this one on both sides, for example. You could just place a TV in the center perfectly, and you could just place some type of just table, another cupboard below, and you could create your dream living room. And now we are also going to use a half wall to do the same. So I'm going to build a half wall over here. And when I'm now using the smallest height available, I can place it like this. I can remove my walls. I'm placing the walls initially because this way the object is snapping to the wall and I find the correct position. So you could also just really place this object, but I recommend using a wall. This way you just find the perfect spot. Now I'm using a column once again to make it look perfect. You could use any column for this. And now you could once again do the same and place a cube like this from Dream Home Decorator on the inside. You could also use any shelf. And now we have to hide the spot at the top. We don't have to do this for these shelves because they go right up to the ceiling. But in this case, you could use any table which is square. You can size it down a bit. You raise it by pressing 9 on your keyboard and you can just place it like this. And then you could also place any object on top. For example, any plant. You could once again just raise it and you could place it like this, and you can just fill in all these slots using the cube, which I'm going to do quickly. And now we have a smaller version. I've just removed the walls and placed the cube on the inside, just as I had done for this one. And you can now create perfect custom shelves. And the reason why this object is so perfect for this is because it just creates a perfect frame. If I remove them, you see that it just looks like this. Or I'm going to do the same over here. It just is a completely different look. It's just perfect for these type of shelves that you can see in mansions, big houses, and you can now just create your own perfect custom shelves for living rooms and bedrooms, just for anything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned something. If you have any questions, ask away. I hope you have a lot of fun with the new Decor to the Max kit, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.